If you consider these two are the vectors in xy plane. So obviously they are coplanar, right? Because they are lying in the same plane. This implies I'll call this vector as vector a1. Is it okay? I'll call this vector as vector a2. Do you follow? I'll call this vector as vector a1. This I'll call it as vector a2. Correct or not? This implies vector a1 and vector a2. Vector a1 and vector a2 are coplanar vectors. Are you following? Are coplanar vectors. Now if you see, now let a vector which is coplanar be vector c. Okay, that is nothing but vector a1 plus lambda times vector a2. So vector c is equal to, what is it? 1 plus lambda times I cap, 1 plus lambda times I cap, plus minus 1 plus 2 lambda times j cap. Correct or not? And this vector is perpendicular to the first vector. Vector c dot vector a1 should be equal to 0. So 1 plus lambda, this implies 1 plus lambda minus of minus 1 plus 2 lambda should be equal to 0. So 1 plus lambda plus 1 minus 2 lambda should be equal to 0. Minus lambda plus 2 is equal to 0. So what's the value of lambda is equal to 2? Correct or not? Now the question is asking you to calculate what is the unit vector, right? So here you see c cap, that is equal to vector c divided by magnitude of c. So c cap is what? C cap is nothing but c cap, that is equal to vector c, that is 1 plus 2 will be 3 I cap, minus 1 plus 4 will be equal to plus 3 j cap, divided by root over 3 square plus 3 square, right? So c cap can be written as 1 by root 2 times I cap plus what is it? J cap is the answer to the question.